Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. This shorty bad and she bad, you know. She know I'm coming. I go one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back and I'm on the jeans. My bro see he got it. I'm finna ball like I'm Kobe. Too bad that she don't know me. Yeah, she wanna go ham, so ham all on me. Yeah, she a bad vibe, so I took her off in them streets. Yeah. We came from nothing to something. Now they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London. Blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide. Not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmerized.
We're the land of the free.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Big.
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The guard set is Garland and Sexton. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there after 82 games.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. They get a hand on it. Allen kicks to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Allen slams it in.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Sexton. Inside. And slam dunk by Allen.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
You know, from the very start of his career, Colin Sexton has been a guy, Doris, who can find points. Even as a rookie, he was putting up some big numbers.
He is relentless, looking for opportunities to score the basketball when he's on the offensive end. This guy shoots well over 40% from the field, and he will do whatever it takes to find shots.
Here's Allen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Jared Allen.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Passes to Giddey. And the Thunder, another 3.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And here's the break. From the arc. Oklahoma City the rebound. Favors passes to Baisley. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes. Giddey's got 11 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Home team ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. From past the arc, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Okoro. To the middle. Here's Allen. And that time, also a missed shot.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Uscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. Roby comes in for Basin. Then for the Cavaliers, Cousins comes in for Allen. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Mobley. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
Cousins with the bounce pass. Fades and shoots. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 13. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Poked away. Sexton kicks to Okoro. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cousins. The shot's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Sexton on the wing. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. And the shot is good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Here's Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Sexton the pass to Love. Outside, Sexton. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Giddey. Finished off the break. Giddey's got 22 points.
Boy, he has been special to start this game. Shooting 8 of 9, just making it look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Launches it. And the Thunder another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And shot on the way. Here's Muscala. And the rejection by Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins proving you don't have to be a high flyer to block shots. That's about positioning and timing.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Second team.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for your home team, Mike Scala. 2 shots.
That's good from Muscala. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Colin Sexton. Both good from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Pass to Okoro. Will it go? And Okoro throws it down.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Then for the Cavaliers.
Off the inbound pass. They get it back.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Thunder out in front, running away with this one. We'll get right. Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He shed some light on the mentality.
I feel like I've just been calm and letting the game.
And even though he's more a point guard in stature, Greg Sexton more of a flat-out scorer at that point than he is a facilitator.
Yeah, and Kevin, there's always a place for guys who can put the ball in the basket, especially if they lock in on the defensive end.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Ricky Rubio is out there with the Okoro. And it's Nance in at the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Rubio the pass to Nance. Okoro dishes to Mobley. Rubio outside. Clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3.
Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Isaiah Roby. And it's Dort in for Williams.
Derek Favors.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered closely. There's the pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Rubio. Second shot opportunity. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 10.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Caruso, the pass to Favors. Basket, good. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes. Can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
Paladon's checked in for the Thunder. Knocked loose. He's all alone. Here's Dort. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, Luke Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016.
Out of bounds.
Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Brownie's checked in for Ty Jerome. And Cleveland also making a change. Sexton's checked in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Rubio, the pass to Allen. And it's Paisley with the rebound. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And Brown throws it down hard.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Rubio. Sexton's got his third basket of the night right there. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Rubio. Buries it from three-point range. Rubio's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game, typically Rubio's on the passing end of it, not this time.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second generation guys like Larry Nance Jr. He brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in your dad's footsteps to the NBA? The same jersey as his father, right down to the number. Boy, just so great to see them working as a team at that 2018 dunk contest. Too cool.
Offensive rebound. Here's Cousins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Let's remember that a 7'6" wingspan accompanies the frame of DeMarcus Cousins. Somebody might want to box him out.
Here's Muscala, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
It's stolen by Muscala. Pakusevsky with the bucket. Pakusevsky's got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Cousins. Here's Love. Out to Nance. He dishes it to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Poked loose. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
All by himself. Here's Giddey. Drops in the breakaway layup. Giddey's got 24 points.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Muscala, the pass to Brown. Giddey, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Oklahoma City out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for Oklahoma City, Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball?
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Favors, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Sexton's shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Oklahoma City on D. Sexton dishes to Allen. Okoro with it. Favors picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. There's Garland, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively, and that, to me, is the key for young players.
Here's Baisley. He's got 6. Connects from three-point range. Baisley's got 9.
Boy, the stroke on Baisley's shot keeps getting better. He's turning himself into a real threat.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. And he makes that one.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. And there it is for him. He has 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Kicks to Favors. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the Thunder, another 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the shot goes in.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Thunder.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Rubio's checked in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Well, Kenrick Williams, known as Kenny Hustle to this team, he is a pit bull out on the floor.
Well, this is a guy who stays ready all game. Williams is a guy who steps between the lines and tries to make an impact immediately. Teammates love the energy he brings night after night.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Maladon shooting. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
That's his first.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Love's checked in. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Got a piece of it. And Theo Maladon picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Endorsed in the landscape of the NBA. There are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
No problems knocking that one down. Love's got 5 now.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
tipped away. Here's Meladon. And then Meladon with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
2 minutes.
Now here's Love. T right on him. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Yes, that goes in. He's got 7.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Roby uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closely. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, even with the slight build, Rubio's strong enough to finish through contact.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Jordan comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Ty Jerome in for Meladon. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cleveland. Nance comes in for Garland. Passes it to Jerome. Shoots over Okoro. Jerome, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the foul on Isaiah Roby. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
Brown
foul.
is checked in for Alex Caruso. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Lineup for your home team, Charles Brown Jr.
Sexton against Dort. Knocks it loose. Rubio outside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, this team gets elevated when Rubio puts together games like this, showing off the entire arsenal right now.
Roby the pass to Dort. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. That's 7 points for Lou Dort.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside, Dort takes a 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they've created with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the act. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On offense, here are the Thunder, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Colin Sexton, and it's Osman in at the 3.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Sexton against Brown. Sexton kicks to Osman. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches this season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Osman. Back to Cousins.
One of the things that makes Boogie Cousins such a tough cover, he's smart, he understands how to use his size. You talk about big-time skill, my goodness.
At the line.
And he's good on the second. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Down low, here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Oh, you love to see Favors get high for the slam. What an impressive vertical with that size.
To the left side wing. Cousins, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Favors passes to Baisley, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Ball's knocked loose. Now, here's Sexton. Wade outside. Pass to Windler. 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, Brown outside. And the Thunder, another 3.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Dort gets it to go.
Now you get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
Sexton the pass to Cousins. To halt the run. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams Doris in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now the pass to Baisley. That's tipped. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Windler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. With the floater, Favors knocks it away. Here's Osman. Uses the glass to finish the way. Osman's got his first points of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Giddey. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
That was very close to being a 4-point play.
At the line for your own team.
And he hits the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. Nails the third. There's 1:26 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Rubio the pass to Kabengele. Makes it off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Releases. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Takes it from 10, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
It seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Here's Giddey. Three-pointer. It falls.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could...
The system is that. And my A's.
It's back out here.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like Baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping repping the scene. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions. It's my time, I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient, now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron, okay? I done upgraded from basic, now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot, well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station, I'm blowing up, yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion. 25 years breathing. Hey, look, mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish. Show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes. I'm gone.
On the floor for the visiting team. At center, Derek Favors. At power forward, Darius Baisley. At the other forward position, Darius Baisley. It's time to meet the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jalen Brunson.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Darius Baisley is out there with Alexei Pokusevski. And then there's Derek Favors, and it's Giddey in at the 2 spot. And for the Mavericks, Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Evan Fournier is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. And tonight, it's going to be bombs away, Clark. Both teams with terrific shooters.
BA, that lends itself to perhaps a lot of ebb and flow and a number of streaks in this game, because both of these teams will let it fly from deep and they'll let it fly often. We'll see who gets hot at the right time to determine the outcome.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Inside. Baisley, good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Now here's Fournier. Kleber outside. Porzingis passes to Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Porzingis finds Doncic. For 3, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to Baisley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Counted from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Doncic. Coming off 41 points last game out. For 3, Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Doncic outside. Drills it from deep.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger.